Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Callie, so it's just me again today. So I'm going to give you guys the TBR for the 2019 Reading Rush, which is going on this week. It started on Monday the 22nd and goes until the 28th, so it's a week long. There's a website, there's a Twitter, they have everything. So I'll leave all their links for the Reading Rush down below. This is previously the Booktube-a-thon. But since we are brand new to BookTube as of March, this will be our first year, or my first year, participating in this readathon. So I'm really excited to tell you guys what I have put on my TBR. So let's get started. So the first prompt is to read a book with purple on the cover. So I picked Bloodless by Crystal Smith, which is also our book of the month. So this gives me an excuse to read this. It's kind of like a blue-ish purple on the cover. So this is a fantasy retelling of Goose Girl. I'm not familiar with that Grimm's fairy tale story. But I've heard really good things about this from Jessie the Reader. So I'm really excited. Plus the cover is just really pretty. So I'm excited to finally get to this one this month. The next prompt is actually the one I am currently working on, and that is to read a book in the same spot. So read the entire book in the exact same spot. And I am reading With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. This book follows a senior in high school who had a baby her freshman year. So it follows her trying to achieve her culinary dreams while also being a teenage parent. So far I'm about a little more than halfway through. It's really good so far, and it's got like really cool recipes in it too, which is just really interesting and different that I've never really seen in any books before. So I'm excited to finish this book hopefully today. The next prompt is to read a book you meant to read last year. So I have picked Hunted by Meagan Spooner. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I love Beauty and the Beast retellings. ACOTAR, that's the main one that comes to my brain. So I want to get to this one as well. This is also not the only Beauty and the Beast retelling I have in this TBR pile. So I'm in a bit of a fairy tale mood, and that's kind of where all these picks have come from. The next prompt is to read an author's first book, which Bloodleaf, I'm counting that towards, because Crystal Smith, this is her debut novel, and I couldn't find any other books that I had on my immediate TBR that were debut novels. The next prompt is to read a book with a non-human main character, and I'm going with Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. This is a middle grade book about a girl named Sophie who finds out that she is not human and that she is in fact an elf. So this works perfectly for this prompt. Like I said, this is a middle grade. I know this book has, I think, like 9 books in the series, or at least it will. I think there's only 7 or 8 out currently. I'm not entirely positive. I know it's long for like a middle grade series, but I've heard nothing but good things from people my own age about how great this book is. So I want to pick it up. Next is to read a book that has 5 or more words on it. So I am picking up A Curse So Dark and Lonely. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I am an overachiever. This is another Beauty and the Beast retelling that I was talking about earlier. So this follows a girl who has cerebral palsy, who lives in the real world and is then transported into a fantastical world where she then lives out the Beauty and the Beast story, from what I assume. And I know we follow the prince in this one as well. So I'm pretty excited to get his point of view throughout that entire process. I've never seen that done before, and it's so shiny and pretty. I've heard really good things about this. I know this was a surprising book for a lot of people because it was just another Beauty and the Beast retelling, so a lot of people weren't expecting much from this book, but I've heard such good praise, and a lot of they were surprised how good and entertaining it was. So I'm excited to hopefully get to this book as well. So there's technically 2 more prompts. The last prompt is to read 7 books. If I finish all of them, I'll be at 6. I do have 1 more book to talk about. So depending on how well that goes, I might pick up another book. We'll see how it goes. So the last one is to read a book and then watch its movie. So I don't really have any books that I haven't read that are on my shelves that have a film adaptation out currently. So I decided to reread a book and then rewatch the movie because of recent news. So I'm going to reread The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins and then watch the movie. I think the movie is probably one of my favorite book-to-movie adaptations. It was very well done. The things they changed, I understood the changes. And like I said, for recent news, if you haven't heard, Suzanne Collins is coming out with another Pan Am story next spring that is set 60 years before the events of this book. So I really kind of want to refresh my memory on the books, on the movies, because with how well that franchise did, I expect them to make another movie. Even though it won't have Jennifer Lawrence in it, I'm okay with it. So I'm really excited to dive back into the world of Pan Am. I don't think I've read these books since, I think, before the movies came out, and I only read the specific book for the specific movie instead of rereading the whole series. So it has been some time since I picked up this book, and I'm really excited to enjoy the story again, maybe pick up on things I didn't pick up when I was 15. So yeah, I'm really excited for this reread. So this is my current TBR for the reading rush this year. I'm hoping that I'll actually be able to finish all of these books in time or in the span of this week. I probably won't be doing a vlog because I will forget, and I just don't want to deal with it and try and remember and read 6 books. No, thank you. So everything is linked down below. I'll be posting all of the challenges that they come out with, so I'm really excited to start doing that. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are doing the Reading Rush with me, feel free to add me on the Reading Rush website. Follow me on Instagram to see all of the posts that I will be doing for the next week. I'm really excited to do this for the first time and actually get into it. Part of me wishes I had a Twitter to do the Twitter sprints, but I don't have a Twitter. So yeah, that's going to be it for this time. I know this is like a day into the reading rush, but I'm still pretty excited, and I hope you guys are too, and I will see you in our next one. Bye!